않았어. 너의 얼굴 다시 볼 줄 정말 몰랐어.
Annyeonghaseyo, YouTube. It is me, or should I say it's I, Gakshita, formerly known as MSGenius. Forget that I'm Gakshita because that's a whole different K-drama. And today I only wanted to talk about The Great Doctor, aka Faith Episode 2. Now, if you guys haven't checked out my Gakshita / Bridal Mass review, there will be an annotation, or you can watch it in the video here, or you can watch it, or you can also check out my Episode 1 review of The Great Doctor, aka Faith, located in the other annotation around here in another video. But I already want to get right into the gist of it, as I already start off, and you guys already know it, with the 5 categories of awesome sauce. So already, let's begin with this. I gave it a 92% approval rating for the episode. And basically I gave it 3 5s and 2 4s. For the music was phenomenal, of course. I already knew that this, because it's going to be the blockbuster of the year, that it would be broken. Not broken as in my arm, but broken as in good. Broken as in a Yu-Gi-Oh term that I'm applying to a Korean drama review, and it probably makes no sense. But I just want to say that it was phenomenal. The music is always going to get better. I'm just waiting to see how else, the music changes, because it's only episode 2, so I'm expecting a lot from it. The action, of course, was phenomenal as well. And I'm not just talking about action as in just the fighting itself, because that was godlike. I gave the action a 5 for this. The action was godlike, and I like the action as well as in between the characters and the development that is going on. So I have to give the acting a phenomenal 5 for this episode. A lot of people are still lost, and some people want to hang up their boots on this whole series because it's Lee Min-ho in a fantasy drama. Ew. That you guys gotta just wait and just let it marinate and let the salt stop from being there. Like, you guys, I see a lot of fans who are salty, and if you guys don't know what salty means, that means they're just being hateful for it. I mean, like, they're not liking the whole fantasy drama aspect of it, and they just gotta realize that you're being taken for a trip, and you're being taken for a ride, and you need to enjoy it, because this is all for you. Now, I already said the acting and the action was like godlike. It was really, 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 really well done for this episode, especially the tension developing between the king and the queen, Gongmin and Noguk. Like, I love the tension between those two, especially the chemistry between them, as well as the chemistry between our main pair, Yoon So and Choi Young. Lee Min-ho does a great job, and Kim Hee-soon does an awesome job as well. A lot of people on Viki.com were commenting on how the age difference is too much for them, and that she's old. I mean, she's only 35. It's not that old. So we could deal with it. The plot, it hasn't really established itself just yet, but I do like the introduction of Ji Cheon. I really do like his character. He's kind of creepy. Reminds me somewhat of a certain character that I loved in the Kings of Hearts, John Mayer from Club M. He has that kind of element to him, and he's, like stone cold, no pun intended. Like you'll find out in the later reviews. So I like where the plot's going. The rebellion, the prince that wants to rebel against the king and basically control the land. I see where this is going, and that's pretty much where it was. That's what we were given in this episode 2. So I just want to see where that happens. And the fan service was again godlike, especially the end of it, and I'll get to that in my little review. So once again, it was 92% approval rating. Now on to the actual review itself. We start off the episode with basically like Yoon So is basically been dragged to the past, and she basically heals the princess against her will. After that, Choi Young and Kim Gong-min are basically arguing over keeping her in their time, as Choi Young has already put his honor and his word that he is going to return her back to the future, or to heaven. Kim Gong-min wants to keep Hopswell there so he can help aid him in his as help aid him in his way as he becomes a better king. She eventually runs away after after the healing the princess, and she runs away to the town. People are chasing her around and whatnot, and she eventually gets captured by Prince Cheon's men. Um, Choi Young, searches for her, but is notified that the assassins are back to kill the king and the queen. So he comes back in time to help aid them in epic fashion, killing off the traitor, not the trailer, killing off the traitor, to Goryeo. After that, they see that the queen has awakened and she's like recovering from her surgery that Unso performed, and basically, Choi Young once again pleads for Unso to basically be returned back to her time because the gate is slowly closing as we see throughout the entire episode. Ji Cheon has the royal officials poisoned to death and basically to cut off their ties with the king and basically his support system. And you can see how it's all forming. If the king doesn't have any people to back him up, then all the people who are going to be making decisions will all be Ji Cheon's men. So that's just further to develop his evil psychopathic character that's supposed to be happening, I'm guessing. Eventually, Choi Young saves Unso in this same episode, and he tries to take her back to the gate to bring her back home to heaven, but a royal command was given to prevent her from leaving. Choi Young basically follows the command and stops her from leaving. The gate closes. Oh my god, dramatic. The dramatics are pouring in afterwards. Unso is in a rage or fit right now. And she takes Choi Young's sword and stabs him with it, literally. And I was shocked when that happened. I did not see that coming, but that's just another great aspect of this drama, is the shock factor. And so the fan service is really good. A lot of people always say, oh my god, my Lee Min-ho's gonna die. Oh my god, guys, it's only episode 2, and this whole drama is all about him. So we're not gonna see that possibly happen until like the very, very end. And we already know that Choi Young's already hell-bent on killing himself. It seems already as his character. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But of course, the guilty conscience in Unso, she wants to save him after she just stabbed him. And of course, the other guys just wanted to leave him, except for the Wu Daichi warriors that were along with him. They want to support their general. And basically, we see more conflicts between the king and the queen, and the chemistry between them is not good. And then after that, basically Unso is back in the medical headquarters of the kingdom, and she's trying to heal, trying to find out a process to heal Choi Young. And she says that she has to cut open his abdomen with her tools. And Jang Bin, the royal medical doctor, says, nah, bitch, that ain't happening. And basically that's where it ends at, because she said, how can I trust you? And she tells him, well, I'm from heaven, right? Duh. Basically, that's how the episode ends. Once again, I love where this is going. I hope that I was already hoping that episode 3 will be just as epic. Hope you guys love this review. Hope you guys continue to subscribe to GodLike Reviews. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and of course share. Well, guys, hope you guys like this review again. Hope to see you in the next one. Once again, don't forget to check out episode 1 review if you haven't seen it, and my bridal mask review. And you guys know it, nobody could be God, but everybody has the potential to be God-like. Remember, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and don't forget to also check out the Gakshi bridal mask, as well as the Great Doctor aka Faith episode 1 review in the link above.